So welcome to the UC Spaghetti Night, the Universal Conclave, a nonprofit organization basically built to do everything. We planned this thing in about a month and a half, and that was my fault. I said we have to get one done by the end of the year. We have to do at least one fundraiser. We kind of threw everything together, and now we're here today. We have the vegetarian spaghetti, we got the meat spaghetti. We have people who are helping out and showing the best of themselves tonight. And that is what we're actually all about. We are a nonprofit organization whose activities are determined by the departments. Now we have different kind of projects running here, there, and everywhere. It was always kind of difficult to explain what we actually do because we're not pinpointed towards helping one type of person, even one nation, just everybody in general, people helping people. So I wanted to start out with a story anyway, so I'm going to go with that, just a short one. I've been around and I've worked in different places, but what I want to really pinpoint here is when I was working at behind a cash register in a store. I really enjoyed that because working at a store, you also have you meet tons of different people. I met about 600 people a day. Some of them were regulars, of course, but you really get to have an influence also on how people's days progress. Because just going to the store and having a small conversation with somebody can really brighten up somebody's day. One thing that I really noticed when people came in, sometimes there would be this little political talk or something in between about what's happening in the world. And a lot of times people would say yeah, what's one person going to do? What can a group of people do about it? What are you going to do about it? I mean, we're basically all powerless, and just saying that the whole time. And so got together with a few of my friends and I figured, hey, let's do something. So you get as you can see on the video, you get a level and you do quests for other people, even just small acts of kindness. We call those mini quests, can also be done. And you can also give each other quests as well. It was kind of bare bones as I had made it the first time. So we decided to expand on it and we decided to fuse that with the source. The point of the source was a crowdsourced type database, search engine, what have you, where users can put on their own articles and comments, and they can also share those with others and use those to plan out the quests, just like in a video game. So on the website of the Universal Conclave, you have the home donations contact page as usual. Those are just basically information pages. And we have the UC light system up in the top right. Now you can also click on the planet right here, and that will always also lead you to the login system. Now, why is it a light app? The app that we have chosen to use is a web reader. It just reads off the website. So also anybody who has access to a browser can access the website as well. It is only available for download on our website. And when you scan the QR code, you will go to this page. And so as you can see, log in on every browser, or click here to download the app for Android. And down here you have, of course, the whole layout of the regular site so that all the information is still present. The thing is, for each of our systems, you have the menu at the bottom, which is a social chat type of function. You have the main button, which will always lead you back to this page. That's what the red planet is for anyway. And you have, of course, your settings to also erase all the data on your app as well and clear your cache and other functions that will help you out. Of course, we have the event, the next event that's going to be happening, and we have the next meeting. Now, everybody, it's also, if you have the app, if you're logged in, you can see the next meeting that we are going to have. And everyone, every human, every sentient being is invited to join in on these. So the first Sunday of every month, we have a meeting. We have one document where all of the information of the meeting is presented. We have all the votes registered and also files that can be shared during the meetings. And you can download the entire file as well and see what we've been up to. If there's a meeting open, come on in. Let us know what ideas you have and what we can improve on. The chat room has, on the left side here, you have the just a regular text document as well, which you can erase, but it only erases your version of the chat. So the other person always keeps a copy. And that's also to prevent people hiding things, erasing messages, manipulating language. I've seen people do that on Telegram often because you delete the entire message and there's no proof of it. And you can also send pictures to each other, which is just basically very bare bones, very, very simple. But that's because that wasn't necessarily our focus, but I wanted to give people the possibility of chatting with each other. This is also just, the settings page and all the other things, logging out, resetting your password, clearing the cache of your app so you get rid of all the data that you would maybe accumulate. And so if you click on the blue planet up there, you have the superhero system. Now that pop-up comes up every time that you gain some XP, experience points or something. So as you can see, I did a major quest, which was a test, of course, because it just means nothing. From Zoriman to test, XP 1 and complete. Test is still level 1 though, unfortunately. But that's because I have to reset him and delete him many times. And here we are in the superhero system. Now, the thing is, I put it all in columns, but on a cell phone and in the app, you will also see everything underneath each other. So that will be your profile will be up at the top, and this will be at the bottom. And you have your player level, experience points, level progress, XP to level up, so you know how far you still have to go, total quests completed, and the different types of quests and activities that we have on here. And these three symbols here are what we call badges. Now, the badges are for just kind of giving a little bit extra flair to the quest. First and foremost, the quest reader, which actually gives you the ability to give and take quests for other people. Now, what I would do then here is I would click on give a quest first, and then you would click here to scan someone's code, fill in the details of your quest, give them up to 50 experience points, up to 50. So we did limit it to a certain degree because otherwise people can cheat, of course. And you get to give one to 5 of each of the badges. Now, the badges themselves, we have 3 different classes. Ambassadors, which is social class, which will then also like just talking to someone who's in need, going to help a friend move, etc. Arbiter, which is then the decision making, the judgment portion of it. So if there are 2 people fighting and you put an end to the fighting and you find a solution for it, that would be then the Arbiter class. And we have the Sage class, which is completely based on knowledge then, which is also, you get Sage badges when you fill in a portion of the source, which we will get to because that's a different segment. So you can give somebody a quest for in the future, or if they've done something nice, you can just say, here you go, have some XP, and move on to the next quest. The major quests, of course, are given between people. And the mini quests you give to yourself every day. Now, each of these mini quests, they give you 5 XP. As you can tell already, the major quests already give more XP because you're also connecting people. The mini quests are also like if it's at the end of the day and you did a couple of things, like you brightened up someone's day by making them laugh or helping them out. Or you washed your hands. That was actually when Corona started, we added that one. We decided to just, give something back for that. just for those small little things. And you can do 5 of these a day, as you can see, and basically select them as you see fit. As you can also see, the Ambassador Quest, Arbiter Quest, and Sage Quests are also based on those badges. Every time that you do one mini quest, you gain 1 badge per type. Now, those badges are also given by the council and determined by the council which mini quest has what badge. You can also add mini quests. So if you have a nice idea, like something nice that you would do just on a daily basis, or something random, like planting plants in barren lots, which is also one of the newest ones added to the pool, you can just add a mini quest, and then it comes into the voting pool. So we have that's the mini quest pool. Now these are all the extra mini quests that everybody would add to it. So if you add a mini quest, it'll come into this pool. The mini quests that are selected, that you can select per day, are taken from this list, and we pick a random 9, 333, for your daily quests. If the quests are selected for daily quests, for daily mini quests, they come into this list and they disappear from the voting. So you can't vote on quests on the day that they're selected. And we did that just to kind of shorten the list also in the bottom. So, there's a bit less choice, but that's, it makes it look a little snazzier. You have your applications, which are all of your quest applications that you have entered, and your quest records, which are also all of your quests that you have registered. And if you click on one of these little babies, you get a nice little pop-up. Hey, what did you do? When was it? Etc. These are official UC quests that are given by us, by the council. Now, if there's a meeting and somebody wants to help, they can also get a UC quest from the council themselves, for ourselves. So we can also deal out jobs and deal out activities, etc., for our faculty to also work on. And that way, because if I were to log into my profile, it would be quite a bit longer. So the meeting rooms that we saw in the beginning, those are also linked to the UC quests and the official quests. If you see an official quest you like, say you want to join the meeting in 2021, you will come out to the quest file. Technical difficulties are widespread, aren't they? But here at the top, while it's glitching, I can show you. You have a planner that also contains one of those text chats. So each quest has its own chat, at least official quest. And the resources page is for source articles that you can also put into the quest themselves. So you can gather information to complete your quest. The next person that takes the quest will automatically have all the documents they need and information they need from the source. The source was also, like I explained earlier, was a department of the UC that we decided to fuse together with the Hinaxa, with Help Your Neighbor and Get Social Again, or the questing platform. We decided to combine them into the superhero system. The source is an outsourced list of articles and sorted into these certain topics. Now, we don't have all the topics in the world. We tried to keep it a little bit limited. But for instance, hero training, you can open the file and you see a couple of articles that I placed myself, also from the CIA, for instance, an intelligence handbook for special operations in Cambodia, if you want to learn stuff like that, or you can add to it. And that's the fun part as well, because this is a crowdsourced search engine in a way, where people can add their links, an image, or PDF. Now, we also, I already fixed up the entire administration page and everything, so if you put something on there that's not supposed to be there, don't expect it to be there for long. You add your link, you add your topic, you choose the topic that you want to put it into, keywords or title. Now, that can be just the title of the article, or a few keywords to help people find it. And you have the type of entry: mainstream media, informative, independent media, etc., etc. So you can also choose a type of entry, which also helps other people sort them out and find them. And usually there should be a button here to add these articles to the quest planner, as I've said. And for official quests, you are able to compile this information and help other people with their quests and help other people along. We don't expect people to really abuse this system, even though some people might. And that is why also the major quests are for everyone. Though we do not have also many rules on that. Because of the fact that we want to let people kind of use the system. We want to see where this goes because there is no social media yet, that I know of at least, that actually gives people the opportunity to be a game character in real life. So we're trying to test this out. We want to get everybody on it. Everybody's welcome to download the app, etc. Once it gets on Google Play and on Apple, the sharing begins, of course. Now, I understand that some people are a bit shy of installing software on their cell phones that isn't validated by Google or Apple. And that is why, if you want to visit and if you want to sign up, just go to the website, universalconclave.net, and you can find everything there. And I had no speech prepared. So I think that I've actually gone over everything. I'd like to put it out for questions if anybody has any. The room is silent. All right. I'd say thank you all for coming, and I hope we can get rid of the masses of spaghetti that we've made. So also on YouTube, my family in the States that's probably watching right now, if you guys want spaghetti, I don't know if I can send it, but I'll try. Thank you. That's it.